Here we go. Hold on to your seats. This should be one heck of a match. Let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one. Lampard! Well, he may have lost concentration. That was off target.
Well, I think the defence has got to start asking questions of themselves there. They let him get in the shot unchallenged.
Brown. Here's Evra. And Giggs. Just needs half a yard here. The defence has done well so far. Scholes. And Giggs. A good delivery, and we may well see the first goal here. And he gets a free kick in a very dangerous area. 5 targets in the box.
Good running off the ball here. A chance to whip it in.
O'Shea. Can he create something? Jack came to nothing. Here's Robin. Can he put in a decent cross?
Well, I think the cross was a little wayward there. It should have got past the defender. So it's a corner.
Can they keep defending like that? Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Lampard. Ball won, good defending there. No, it's been intercepted. He's looking for support. Can he make a chance? "15 minutes gone. He's carrying the ball forward. And Lampard. Scholes. Saha. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Will there be a goal here? Excellent defending there. Brown. Evra. Scholes. Magnificently executed through ball. Finds himself in the area. He had to get there and he did. Lays it on the ground. Kicks it over the defence. Ball given away there. And Scholes. Here's Rooney. What a free kick here. Could be dangerous. He has 3 targets in the box. O'Shea. Chance to cross. Brings it under control. This time lunge. Free kick given. And that's a yellow card for him. Maybe a harsh decision, it would seem. But he didn't get the ball. That's what matters to the referee. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. A lovely ball through. Shevchenko! Here's Giggs. And Rooney. Here's Rooney. Dealt with the threat well. Drogba. He's looking for support. A mistimed lunge there. Free kick given. Yellow card. But I must say that does seem a little harsh. But he was nowhere near the ball, so maybe the right decision really by the referee. Will he have a go? Lampard! That's wide. Couldn't get the accuracy then.
Well, it's back to basics, I think, Peter. The shot just has to be on target, particularly from there.
Here's Ferdinand. Brown. Evra. O'Shea. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. And Drogba. Here's Robin. Will this be a goal here? It had some power, but not the accuracy.
It's true that if you don't shoot, you don't score, but that wasn't quite good enough.
And Ferdinand. No goals here in the first half. And it looks like staying that way with half-time approaching. And Lampard pushing further forward. Well, I think the keeper was aware it was going over.
I think the line of defence was really exposed there. They've got to watch their man better in those situations.
There'll be 1 extra minute for stoppages. Won the ball well. Dealt with the threat well. And Evra. Here's Giggs. Rooney. The referee blows his whistle and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way. Hopefully in the right way. It's been a rather disappointing performance from them so far, hasn't it?
You're right, Peter. They're a little too defensive at the moment. They've struggled to create chances, and they're going to have to do better in the second half.
So neither team making the break, it's 0-0. Into the second half we go, and hopefully another 45 minutes of great football. Let's see which team can take control in the second half. O'Shea to the man in space. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Ashley Cole. Win the ball back. And Cristiano Ronaldo. Saha. They're in possession down the right flank. Giggs. Now inside the penalty area. Oh, that chance was just thrown away.
Well, I think the build-up was better than the finish.
They can swing it in from the right wing. Inside the box now. Really stopped in his tracks there. Blatant foul there. And Robin. Here's Drogba. Will he find the space? He could swing it in here. Wonderful defending there. Really stopped in his tracks there. Does well to keep the ball. Saha. And Rooney. Win possession here. Nice work to keep possession too. In the right place at the right time. Brown. And Gary Neville. Cristiano Ronaldo. Needs a sight of goal. They're making good progress down the right side. Can he get a shot away? Rooney! It's in! Brilliant! That's the hook.
We've waited a long time for that first goal, haven't we, Trevor? It's just what the game needed to bring it to life.
Shevchenko. And he gets a free kick in a very dangerous area. Could so easily have gone into the book then. But the ref has taken a lenient view there. Lampard. He uses his head. The goalkeeper had his eye on that and saw it was wide of the right post. So an equaliser then would have changed the game, Trevor.
Absolutely. Pulling it level is what they want. But they just need that little bit of quality in front of goal to do it.
Here's a chance. Corner. Goes for the short one. A decent delivery here. Might set up another goal-scoring opportunity. Scores! Got the shot in, but it's gone over.
He knows that you have to keep making chances on goal. Unfortunately, that wasn't accurate enough.
They're moving well down the left-hand side. Intercepted well. We've reached the last 15 minutes. Is this the equaliser? The goalkeeper saw that was going outside the left post. A fantastic opportunity to bring the game level there, Trevor. This is their final substitution this match. Never mind going forward, this is a substitution that suggests the manager is simply now going to try to hold on to this lead. And he's having a go. Ball stolen away, chance here. And he smacks one. It had some power, but not the accuracy.
Well, it exposed the hole in the defence. He'll be sorry he didn't score.
They're in a good position down the right. And he's gone for it.
That's a keeper's ball there.
Here's Essien. Here's Shevchenko. Intercepts it, real chance. The defender cuts this one out. Concedes a free kick with a ferocious challenge. Lampard. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Chooses to go down the left. Crossing opportunity. Concedes a throw in a dangerous position too. He's in the box. Kept possession well on the attack here. Sloppy goalkeeping there. He has his defence to thank, but it is only a corner.
Everyone's come back for this corner.
Goes short, catches him off guard. Into the penalty area. They can try again. Goes for the short one. The referee's whistle ends the game. They've scraped a 1-0 win. Well, Trevor, what did you make of the game? Was it a fair result?
And I've also got...
We're off here, and hopefully we'll see a game full of pace, goals and competitive football.
Let's see what kind of match these two teams can produce.
Looking for space down the left-hand side. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. Eto'o! Oh, it's in! What an incredible start! It's still early in the game. He tucked it away. Let's see how the goal affects play here. A single goal separates them.
Oh, it's got through.
Dealt with the threat expertly. Deco. Wonderfully won there. Here's Mackay. Can you get a clean strike here? They've been given a corner. Whips it in. Sturdy defence here. Keep possession. And Saviola.
That was a superb interception.
And Mackay. He's not pushing forward with it. Here's Mackay. Can he get the room he needs? Played through. Stopped the attack well. Salihamidzic. Santa Cruz. Here's real danger. "15 minutes gone in the first half. An obvious foul there. free kick. Here's Mackay. Fine through ball down the middle. Looking for the shot. Won't be disappointed there. Not enough accuracy on the shot. The goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
And Saviola. Deco.
A perfect ball.
What a fantastic finish! They stretch their lead to 2 goals. They now have a 2-goal cushion at 2-0. Here's Mackay. Might work the keeper here. Gets it. Maybe a loss of composure there. He sent it wide.
I think he knew what he was doing, but just couldn't pull it off.
And Turan. Van Bronckhorst. Turan. Julio. Here's Xabi. Could be a chance here. Well held by the keeper. Lovely control here. And Demichelis. And Schweinsteiger. Mackay. Shooting chance here. Tries one. It's in! Goal! They'll fancy their chances of drawing level now. 30 minutes played. The shot has struck the right-hand corner. So the game is turning out to be less predictable than some thought, Trevor.
Yes, indeed. Some of the old bookies might be getting worried.
Reads it well. Arrives in the box. Salihamidzic! And Ronaldinho. Tremendous through ball. Now what can he do? Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Santa Cruz. He's off on the long run. A good ball in could give them the equaliser. Finds himself in the area. To the target in the middle.
He almost made it.
But the keeper made a fine save. Here's Van Bronckhorst. Only 5 minutes left on the clock until the break. Just a 1-goal divides them. Don't give it away there. Deco. And Xabi. Only 1 minute to be added on. Xabi. Superb intervention. Pushing further forward. Santa Cruz. Through ball down the middle. He cleared. There's the whistle for the end of the first half. And both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks. Trevor, how did you see that half?
I think in many ways the scoreline doesn't reflect the play. They really should be using the pitch much better.
So, looking at the scoreboard, 2-1 it reads, as we await the second half. We start the second half. The managers have had their say during the break. Let's see how the players respond. They've switched sides for the second half. Wins the ball, great defending. And Demichelis. Finding space down the middle. Turns defence into attack there. Runs with the ball towards the right flank. Mackay. Win possession here. Here's Ronaldinho. And Sanyo. And Deisler. The defence have been left flat-footed. That's called him. And he wants it back. Here's Turan. Excellent defending there. Ronaldinho! The goalkeeper had his eye on that and saw it was wide of the right post.
Well, it was a really dangerous situation there. They'll be sorry not to have hit the target. That was a superb interception.
Here's Eto'o. Perfectly executed. Deco! Well, I think the keeper was aware it was going over.
I think he may have taken his eye off the ball then. It's vital a striker stays focused in those situations.
Deisler. Well worked to win the ball. Eto'o. Here's Ronaldinho. Messi. He's on the rampage. Xabi.
And the ball ends up in the keeper's gloves.
Wins the ball, great defending. The danger is snuffed out. Nice through ball. Only just missed by a lick of paint. A fantastic opportunity to bring the game level there, Trevor.
Yes, they'll be choked about that.
Too long and out of play. Will there be a goal here? They've got a corner there. It's into the face of goal. Cut out by the defender. Schweinsteiger. They give away possession. A lovely ball down the middle. How about this? Here's Mackay. We're into the final quarter of an hour. Ronaldinho. He's still going. Eto'o. Here's Mackay. No way through. Looking for support now. Stop the attack dead then. Sanyo. Deisler. Wonderfully won there. Might work the keeper here. So running off the ball for the cross.
This is a testing ball in.
Here's Deisler. Van Bronckhorst. They're only the one goal down here then. With 5 minutes to go, can they snatch an equaliser? He lifts it. Oh no, it's hit the post. Another shot. And it's in the net. Goal! They've claimed an equaliser. few minutes before the end of the game. He really got behind that one. They've tied it up. This is going to make it interesting now. Great work to win the ball. And Demichelis. Dealt with that threat well. He's looking for support. Just the keeper in his way. Ronaldinho! The referee has ended the second half with the scores level. Nothing to divide the two sides after 90 minutes, so we go into extra time. Well, Trevor, they left it late to find an equaliser.
Oh yes, they'll be delighted to have pulled the goal back.
So here we go, into the first half of extra time. I think they deserve the equaliser, Trevor, but do you think they can go on and win now?
Well, certainly, now they're back on level terms, you have to fancy them. Well, they're starting to click, Peter.
And he'll deliver the cross. Could get a shot away. Stopped him well there. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. They could break the deadlock here with a good ball in. Important interception there. And Deisler. Here's Van Bronckhorst. And Jabi. Wonderful defending there. Knocks it through to the front line. Eto'o. It's over. Too high.
Not a bad attempt, but it just didn't have the quality.
Lucio. And Deisler. Penalised for that challenge. It's a low cross. Here's Salihamidzic. Needs a sight of goal.
Cross from him could be dangerous.
Salihamidzic. Got the shot in. I think the goalkeeper knew it was off target. A goal would really have turned this game round, Trevor.
Yes, Peter, I think everyone was aware of that. It just got to be more accurate.
Jabi. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. The referee has ended the first half of extra time with the scores level. Still no breakthrough for either team, and the players on both sides are running out of steam here. That's the end of the first half of extra time. Trevor, any advice for the players here?
Well, it's difficult to know what to say now. One flash of inspiration or one mistake could win or lose the game.
Well, you wouldn't want to be in the players' shoes now. It has proved impossible to separate the sides so far. Chopped him down there, gives away a free kick. Let's see if the second half can produce a winner. They can swing it in from the right wing. Decent cross there. But he's got his shot in, but no real threat.
It was a good play in on the cross. Found space. I just think maybe he hurried the header.
Here's Salihamidzic. Santa Cruz. Can he create something here? They're defending well. What's he done? Caught in possession there. Here's Van Bronckhorst. They're just not clicking with each other. Cut it out nicely. Ronaldinho. Here's Deco. And Messi. Still in possession and a good position here. Messi. Not a bad shot, but it's over.
Well, you know, Peter, the defender should have been much closer on him. It was sloppy defending, really, to give him so much space.
Ismail. And Demichelis. Salihamidzic. Santa Cruz. What will he do from here? They have a chance from this corner. They'll battle for this in the middle. No challenge on the keeper for the ball. He saw it coming. Here's Eto'o. Within shooting range. Needs to find the target with the ball in. Here's Marquez. Hang on to the ball. Promising position here. He goes down. Was he inside the area? The referee points to the spot. It's a penalty kick. I'd go along with that. He didn't get anywhere near the ball there. They have a wonderful opportunity with this penalty.
Yes, this is vital, because the penalty might bring this game to life.
It's a great goal. And he puts it away with his right. They are one up now at 3-2. Mackay. Took him out. Free kick awarded. And that's a yellow card for him. Maybe a harsh decision, it would seem. But he didn't get the ball, and that's what matters to the referee. Will he hit the target? Own goal!
They'll be kicking themselves after conceding a goal like that.
They cannot believe their luck. It was good fortune, really, Trevor.
Well, without a doubt. I don't see the manager complaining too much, though.
An amazing 3-all scoreline here. The referee blows his whistle to end extra time, and the scores are level. So the game goes to a penalty shootout, where the nerves will be severely tested here. It looks as if they'd sewn it up before giving away a sloppy goal late in the game.
Yes, but it's been a great game, and I don't think either team deserves to lose, to be honest.
With the teams tied, the match will now be settled by a penalty shootout. As we go into the penalty shootout, the takers will be doing everything they can to calm the nerves here as the pressure on them mounts. He's getting ready. He missed it. That's exactly the kind of shot they did not need. It sailed off to the left.
There was plenty of power behind it, but it went just wide.
It's in. It's in. He's put it away. He's done it. gone the wrong way. Beautifully done. He puts it to the left corner. He has to put this away to keep them in it. It's in, and the supporters are on their feet. Can he put this in? The keeper read it perfectly. He has just wasted that, hasn't he, Trevor?
Yes, he did. That was a poor penalty, to be honest.
He's got it, it's in. If he misses, they are out. He saves it, that's the match. That's decided the game. It was a tough game, but they won the penalty shootout. It was a pretty even contest, wasn't it, really? I mean, all the way to the penalty shootout.
Oh, yes, it was a great battle, end-to-end stuff.
So, there's a whistle, and let's hope for one heck of a match. You never know quite what is going to happen in this game. Here's Terry. There's not a lot of support. Lampard. Here's Essien. Can he test the keeper?
Good tight defensive play there. You just can't give your opposition a chance on goal, and he knows it. Corner it is then.
Clearance picked up, we have a go. And Ashley Cole. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. And Essien. Saviola. Robin. And Drogba. Into the penalty area. They're moving well down the right-hand side. Steals it, can he score? Brought an end to the attack. Cleared away. Possession gained there. He's carried the ball forward. Didn't give it away. Advancing on goal here. Stopped the attack well. Drogba. And now the counter-attack. Well worked to win the ball. Here's Ed Nielsen. Gets the ball, slack defending. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Messi. Some good running off the ball, putting the pressure on. Messi! That's wide, couldn't get the accuracy then.
The goalkeeper will be asking questions of his defence for letting that happen.
Here's Essien. They're off on the counter-attack. Carries the ball through the middle. Eto'o. Oh, what a goal! They lead the game by 1. A great effort. They're now a goal down. What do you think they can do to pull things around, Trevor?
I think it's important they get back in the game as quickly as possible. They might want to think about changing things around a bit, though.
That's a great goal. They're back on level terms with an equalising goal. They've got back on level terms, Trevor.
Yes, but I can't see that being the end of the action. Either side wants a draw. I think we'll see them both go all out for the win.
Here's Sharby. There's not a lot of support. They've broken free on the wing. He's hit the ball in. Gets it out of there. Almost 30 minutes gone.
The ball has eluded the defence. Oh, he got under that one. Never threatened the goal. Oh, there's an excellent bit of pressure up front to make the chance. They'd be sorry, though, they've just missed the goal.
And Zambrotta. Here's Sharby. In the penalty area. And Drogba. Here's Shevchenko.
Well, no one's looking for the ball here. He's looking in trouble.
Passes back to the keeper. And Edmilson. Slides it through.
Oh, great skill.
Dealt with that threat well. Looking for support now. The through ball has set something up here. Here's a throw in a potentially dangerous area too. There's a chance for a cross here. Lampard! The keeper holds it. Here's Zambrotta. Sharby.
It was a clever move to intercept the pass.
Great defending there. Edmilson. That was careless. Fine through ball down the middle. The keeper didn't hang back, came forward and made the ball his. And Zambrotta. Looking around for support. Stopped him well there. The first half has come to a close then here, and the players head off to the dressing rooms. I would think both managers will be hoping to spark a number of their players into life during the break. So they squandered their advantage, Trevor.
And they'll be disappointed with themselves. They think they know they can take the initiative in the game and go on and win it.
It's one apiece, that's how it stands, setting up an interesting second half, I think. Second half underway, but will it be better than the first? The sides have been changed for the second half. Messi. Here's Eto'o. Extremely important interception there. Here's Shevchenko. Now have possession here. Brought an end to the attack. Drogba. Went in and won the ball too. Here's Robin. And Lampard. Not a bad try, but it lacked accuracy. So what a wonderful chance that was to get something out of this game.
Yeah, that's hugely disappointing, Peter. I think they knew the pressure was on them.
He wants a chance for a good delivery. He goes down, but was he inside the area? The referee has pointed to the spot. It is a penalty. Not only that, further punishment too for the offender. It's a yellow card. That sails wide of the left post. Not a bad effort though.
It seemed he just couldn't stand the pressure.
Boularus. And Shevchenko. Here's Drogba. Saviola. Here's Eto'o. And Messi. Wonderful defending there. 15 minutes into the second half. Xabi.
Oh, a terrific breakout of defence.
Got caught on the ball there. Messi.
I think perhaps the pressure from defence affected his shot on that one.
Here's Ricardo Carvalho. And Ashley Cole. Reads it well. Messi. Great combination there. Really stopped in his tracks there.
That was a superb interception.
Eto'o. Lampard. Here's Drogba. The defence needs to be tight on their man here.
Chance for a good cross here.
Corner. It's sailing across the face of goal. Messi. The manager is going to throw on 2 new players. He's being replaced. That's probably down to his poor finishing today, despite being in some excellent situations. Essien. Here's Drogba. They're making good progress down the right side. Offside flag raised. He was just in an offside position then, so free kick to the opposition. There's not a lot of support. Ball given away there. Keep possession. Poor ball intercepted. Does well to keep the ball. Wonderful defending there. Good teamwork there. Finds his man in space. To the man in space. Stop the attack dead then. Eto'o. Don't give it away there. Eto'o. He's in the right place to intercept that one. Get a free kick in a very dangerous position. Can they do something with it? Who will take it? Got the shot in. And I think the goalkeeper knew it was off target.
You know, I think he just summed up his chances and thought, well, let's have a go.
And Lampard. Here's Shevchenko. And Drogba. Only 5 minutes remain, and there's nothing to separate the two sides. Will we see a winner here? Surely he can't miss. Ronaldinho. Good save. Ashley Cole. And Essien. Plays it through. Deco. 2 additional minutes being shown on the ball. Good running off the ball. Here's Lampard. Drogba. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Robin.
Well dealt with by the keeper.
And Zambrotta. The game ends all square, no winner. So now we go into extra time, and it really is anybody's guess, you know, as to who can come up with a winner here. It's that tight. That is a bitter blow for them to swallow, Trevor, conceding during the second half.
Well, if truth be told, they were lucky to go in ahead at half-time.
The first period of extra time is underway. A draw seemed to be on the cards long before the 90 minutes were up, but extra time looked inevitable.
Yes, there's not a lot to choose between these two teams.
Gives it away, slack defending. Joe Cole. Well, I think the keeper was aware it was going over.
Well, maybe he was unlucky on that one. Did well to find the space for the shot, though.
Lampard. Here's Drogba. Still have it and in a good position here. Play pushes forward then. Does well to keep the ball. Chopped him down there. Has to be a free kick. The yellow card is out here. A booking for him, and he'll need to be careful now for the rest of the game. Lampard. And the defence really dug the keeper out of that one. Throw in. They can swing it in from the right wing. Gets it. Can he find half a yard here? Oh, how close was that? A goal would really have turned this game round, Trevor.
Yes, Peter, I think everyone was aware of that. They just got to be more accurate.
Turan. Silvinho. And Deco. They're in a good position down the left. Really stopped in his tracks there. Keeps the ball in a very promising position. They're trying another cross. Moving up the field, stretching the play. The danger is snuffed out. Drogba. Nothing to choose between the two sides, even after the first half of extra time here. All about stamina. Who will have that in the second? So can we find a winner right at the death? Both teams are rather cancelling each other out. It's created a counter raid for them. It really is a poorly timed challenge. Lampard! And Messi. Here's Joe Cole. Threads it down the middle.
That's picked up by the keeper.
Eto'o. He's scored 1 goal in this game. No, it's been intercepted.
The danger is snuffed out.
Well worked to win possession.
Sturdy defence there.
And Essien on the ball here. And Messi. Motta.
Cut out well.
And Thuram. Motta. And Messi. Eto'o. Wins possession to stop the attack. Drogba. Read that well. Here's Drogba. Very important interception there. He scored! That's number 2. They turned it around, and now they have the momentum. Just before the end of the second period of extra time.
Were there any signs of them making this kind of comeback, Trevor?
Certainly they've looked sharper, their passing's been better. They've really stepped up a gear.
The ref blows his whistle, and the match is all over. They've turned this around to pick up an unlikely win.
They have done. The fans are providing a noisy and colourful backdrop to this great occasion. Let's see what kind of match these two teams can produce.
Hung on to the ball in a good position. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Joe Cole. And Drogba. What can he do from here? The keeper comes and collects it. And Thuram. And Ronaldinho. Eto'o. Here's Ronaldinho. Possession lost there. And Drogba.
A nice ball through. The keeper tidies up.
Zambrotta. Xabi. Gudjonsson. Brought an end to the attack.
Well, the defence couldn't deal with that pass.
Shevchenko! Will he conjure up now? It's an amazing goal. They've taken the lead. Can they hang on to this lead? Here's Van Bronckhorst. Ronaldinho. And Eto'o.
Pressure on the defence now.
Sneaks into the penalty area. Drogba.
Well, he may have lost concentration. That was off target.
Maybe he wasn't hungry enough for the goal there. That was a poor pass.
Ball not given away here. Referee blows his whistle. The assistant referee had his flag up. I think it's the right decision too. Here's Edmilson and Jabi. Here's Gudjonsson. Good pass. To the man in space. Good clearing header. And Zambrota. Latched onto that through ball. He's carrying the ball forward. Shevchenko! The goalkeeper had his eye on that and saw it was wide of the right post.
Well, it's always worth trying the shot, even from there. Just better luck next time, I suppose.
Wonderful defending there. And Lampard. Play pushes forward then. That's picked up by the goalkeeper. 30 minutes into the first half. Drogba. Will he find the target? Good pass. They'll have a chance from this corner. To the target in the middle. Good opportunity to swing it over from the right there. All free kick awarded in a very promising position here. There are a few options available here. Lampard! Here's Edmilson. Down the right. Turns defence into attack there. Drogba. And Ronaldinho. Eto'o, quick to accelerate. Shevchenko. Brought an end to the attack. He goes on himself. Here's Lampard. Into the penalty area.
He's got out of play with a punch from the keeper there. In fact, a corner.
Swinging it in.
Here's a chance to whip it in.
And Edmilson. Ashley Cole. Oh, it's in! They extend their lead. Just before half-time. A beautiful left-foot finish. I think both sets of fans will be shouting louder now for different reasons. So, play again underway. Will they be looking for another?
Well, you know, Peter, I just think on this form they'll be hungry for more.
Gudjonsson sends the ball wide. Showed his defensive quality with that interception. The referee blows his whistle and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way. Hopefully in the right way. Trevor, what's your opinion of the first half?
Well, I think some of the players will be disappointed by not being given the ball early enough. The play feels quite restricted. They'll be happy with the scoreline, though.
And as the players return to the dressing rooms, it's 2-0 as we await the second half. Into the second half we go, and hopefully another 45 minutes of great football. They've switched sides for the second half. came to nothing. And Ashley Cole. Lampard. Here's Paulo Ferreira. Ronaldinho. Oh, they've split the defence wide open. Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatening.
Well, it wasn't a bad solo effort. He just needs to be a yard or two sharper.
Here's Terry. Shevchenko. Here's Essien. Intercepted well. There's not a lot of support. Shevchenko. Here's Zambrotta. Javi. Stayed on the ball, great position to attack. Wonderful defending there. Oh, terrible defending. Chance here. Well, the through pass came to nothing and it's been cleared upfield. No, not this one. Attack came to nothing. That was predictable. Finds his man. Latched onto that through ball. No, he didn't hit that one well enough. Not a bad effort, though.
Well, it exposed a hole in the defence. He'll be sorry he didn't score.
Terry. Here's Ashley Cole. Here's Joe Cole. Shevchenko. And he lays it back. And Ashley Cole. Terry. Ashley Cole. And Essien. There's no stopping him. Ronaldinho. They can swing it in from the right wing. Here's Terry. Lampard. And Joe Cole. Poor ball, Tabella. Here's Messi. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Drogba! Oh, you can't throw chances like that away.
Well, I think the defence has got to start asking questions of themselves there. They let him get in the shot unchallenged.
And Javi. Ronaldinho. Keeps the ball in a very promising position. Showed his quality in defence there with that interception. Slides a great ball through. Shevchenko! That won't worry the keeper. It's way off to the right.
Well, you know, Peter, I wonder whether if the shot was on target, the goalkeeper actually would have got to it. I don't think so.
Sneaks into the box. The keeper comes and takes the ball. Saviola. Nice work to keep possession too. That was wasted. Paulo Ferreira. Here's Essien. Good work to keep the ball. Well brought down. Extremely important interception there. We're into the last 5 minutes. Shevchenko! He took his chances, but that wasn't going in.
Perhaps that was a bit unlucky, because I think the keeper may have taken his eye off the ball.
Down the left. Robin. Cut it out nicely. Good Johnson. Nice through ball. Careless pass picked off. That was careless. The whistle has gone and the match is over. An exhilarating performance by them today. Their manager will be more than happy as they emerge as such worthy winners. So, Trevor, your thoughts?
It was an entertaining game, full of attacking football. Let's hope we see more of the same from both sides in the future.
And that's really it for the broadcast this afternoon. Many thanks to Trevor beside me. The crowd are creating a tremendous atmosphere. Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight in the early stages. And Ronaldinho. Still going. To the man in space. Finds himself in the box.
And the ball ends up in the keeper's gloves.
Roberto Carlos. And Ronaldo. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left. Motta. Deco. No, it's been snuffed out. Here's Beckham. Ronaldinho. And Messi. Will he shoot? Eto'o. It's an amazing goal. They score the first goal. Inside the first few minutes of the first half. He's hit that well. They're ahead by a goal to nil. Here's Roberto Carlos. Deco. A nice ball through. Will he find the target? The goalkeeper makes the decision to come forward and collects the ball. And Beckham. Looking for some open space. Van Nistelrooy. Kept it well, still on the attack. Vital interception. And Roberto Carlos. Good pass. Could get a shot away. Corner, some good play by the defence there. It's into the middle.
It was a well-timed attack.
The keeper was expecting that kind of effort. And Messi. Here's Eto'o. Keeper's there. He's made the right move and picks it up. Michel Salgado. Mahamoude Diarra. Possession maintained here. There's a threatening through ball. The danger hasn't been cleared. The ball's stolen off him. Chance here. And Messi. They intercept the pass. Beckham. Here's Ronaldo.
Chance to deliver it in.
They have another chance. They're in possession down the right flank. Mahamoude Diarra. Splits the defence beautifully. Offside flag raised. He was just in an offside position then, so free kick to the opposition. Motta. We've reached the half-hour mark. Does well to maintain possession. And Ronaldinho.
That was an awful pass.
Reyes. Beckham. Gets it in space. It's clear. Here's Gudjonsson. Ronaldo. Yeah, he was offside there, to the massive relief of the opposition defenders. Here's Deco. Ronaldinho. He dribbles out to the left. Brought an end to the attack. And Reyes. They're making good progress down the right side. Ronaldinho. Here's Ronaldinho.
It's a clever move to intercept that ball.
Ronaldo. Only one goal in it here then, with the half-time break only 5 minutes away. The assistant referee's flag was raised. He was just offside. Good call. Beckham. Flag up, caught offside. He was just slightly ahead of the play there. Here's Gudjonsson. Won the ball well. They can swing it in from the left wing. Dealt with that threat well. Motta. Can he keep it going? Into the box. Eto'o. A clean take by the keeper. Comes off his line and makes it his. It's the end of the first half and the players head off to the dressing rooms here. The managers with plenty to say, I would think. The second half kicks off. Everyone hoping here for an enjoyable 45 minutes. No substitutions yet as we go into the second half. Well worked to win the ball. Too obvious. That lacks accuracy. Motta. Here's Messi. Eto'o. Is there space for a shot? Eto'o. That's a great goal. They've stretched their lead. Just after the break. What a strike. Absolute. They've wasted no time at all adding to their lead, have they, Trevor?
Yes, they look like they really mean business.
Raul Bravo. Here's Fabio Cannavaro. Michel Salgado. He chooses to go down the right. Deco. Eto'o. Great chance for the counter. A magnificent goal. They've scored a second goal in succession. The second half has barely kicked off. He completes his hat-trick.
He's going to remember today for a long...
They've surely got the game in the bag now, Trevor.
Well, it does look to be all over now, doesn't it? But you can't be too complacent.
Slice through the defence. That's behind the goal by the keeper. That'll be a corner. Whips it in. Solid defence in the box. And Eto'o. Michel Salgado. Ronaldo.
Good running off the ball here. A chance to whip it in.
Ball given away there. Now have possession here.
The right back's got to stay alert.
Ball one, good defending there. Pressure on the opposition now. The throw in a dangerous area. Their first substitution of the game. Well, this, I think, is clear enough. The manager intends just trying to hold on to this lead. Gets it. He scored! Now they're 2 goals behind. 65 minutes played. A super right-footed finish. The manager will be annoyed about conceding a goal. Will he change to more defensive tactics, I wonder now? Here's Eto'o and Saviola. Won the ball well. Turan. Here's Zambrota. Deco. They're just not clicking with each other. Here's Emerson. And Reyes runs with the ball towards the right flank. Stopped him well there. Here's Eto'o. Mahamoude Diarra. And Saviola. Here's Deco. Pass went astray. Approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. Trouble for the defence from the left. Oh, great defending there. Deco. Still have the ball. Motta. Here's Saviola. Here's Eto'o. In the box. He cleared. And Van Nistelrooy. How about this? Van Nistelrooy. Own goal, unbelievable mistake.
That's a shame. Sometimes, unfortunately, it happens, but nobody likes to concede a goal like that.
They find themselves ahead by one at 3-2. Eto'o. Perfectly executed. They've won a corner. To the target in the middle. He's in the box. And Deco. This could go anywhere. Reyes. Down the right-hand channel. Excellent defending there. Here's Deco. Final whistle is approaching and there's only one goal in it here. Can he get a shot away? And Fabio Cannavaro. Win the ball back. Don't give it away there. Thuram.
Well, he instinctively read the pass.
And Beckham. Deco. He intercepts. Here's Ronaldo. And Beckham. He's looking for a free man. This could be their last chance to get one back. And the defence cuts out that through ball. Can he create something? Anxious moments on the... The referee ends the game here. They've done it, a great win for them here. They did everything possible to ensure the victory, and their supporters are going wild. And with that, it's time for me to thank my co-commentator, Trevor Brooking.
Thank you, Peter. It was a great game of football.
And we hope to see you for the next broadcast. Goodbye. The game kicks off, a great match expected here. Let's see what kind of match these two teams can produce. Wonderfully won there. Good Johnson. Here's Eto'o. And Ronaldinho. Had the ball now.
He cut that one out very well.
Van Nistelrooy. Well held by the keeper. Here's Zambrotta. Johnson. Possession gained there. You can see some space opening up here. Emerson. And Robinho. Concedes a free kick in a dangerous area here.
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the bar.
Trevor, this game has started at quite a pace.
Yes, they have. It'll be hard to keep it going like this for the rest of the game, Peter.
Deco.
Chance for a good cross here.
Concedes a free kick. Now, can they conjure something up here?
They could score the opener of this free kick.
Johnson finds himself in the area. Wins the ball, great defending. Here's Van Nistelrooy. Slid out wide. They're in possession down the right flank. Possession maintained here. Well worked to win possession. Ronaldo. Real chance here. Here's Turan. Possession maintained, chance here. What will he do here? Guti. Here's Beckham. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, nearly, just a touch too high. And Puyol. Johnson and Zambrotta and Messi. Really stopped in his tracks there. Van Nistelrooy. What will he do from here? Deco. An attack on the right from the through ball. Decent cross there. Beckham.
Well, he didn't catch it, but he did make it safe by punching it out of play.
Who's waiting in the middle?
And it's the keeper who leaps up to receive the ball, says thanks very much.
Deco. A sight of goal here. Eto'o. No, the finish wasn't there, and it's wide of the right post.
We'd love to have seen a goal, but that wasn't quite up to it.
That pass didn't make it. Ronaldinho knocked it through. Can he find the target? He could swing it in here. They're still on the attack here. Good block by the defender. And Robinho. Emerson. Here's Beckham.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today.
Nice work to keep possession too. No whistle. Stopped him well there. And Van Bronckhorst. And Eto'o.
They can swing it in from the left wing.
Keeps the ball in a very promising position. Van Nistelrooy. And Robinho. The referee blows his whistle. It's the end of the first half. And the two managers will have a lot to say to their teams, I would think.
So, Trevor, how do you think it's shaping up?
It's not been bad, but it's not been anything special. Let's hope for improvement in the second half.
Neither side conceding a goal then. It's 0-0. The second half underway. Will the players respond to their respective managers' half-time team talks?
The sides have been changed for the second half.
He's attacking the left-hand side of the area. Bad challenge there. A free kick in a dangerous position. Deco. Quick thinking to intercept the through pass. Tight play. Now the defender read it well. Here's Ronaldinho. Brought an end to the attack.
That was an awful pass.
And Marquez. Eto'o. Neat ball through the middle. And the keeper's in no man's land. It's over, but that was close.
The goalkeeper will be asking questions of his defence for letting that happen.
Roberto Carlos.
He continues his run down the left.
Here's Beckham. Ball given away there. Chance for a counter there. Needs to find the target here. The attack breaks down as it's put out for a corner. Good defending. They've played it short. Timely interception. Great ball through. Chooses to go down the left flank. Knocks it along the floor. Eto'o.
There's another chance to get the ball in.
Keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
Van Nistelrooy. And the opportunity comes to nothing.
Well, I think the defence has got to start asking questions of themselves there. They let him get in the shot unchallenged.
Here's Puyol. Johnson.
It's a clever move to intercept that ball.
That's tidy footwork. Van Nistelrooy. No, that was never going to go in.
I think the line of defence was really exposed there. They've got to watch their man better in those situations.
Wonderfully won there.
Looking around for support.
Emerson. Here's Van Nistelrooy.
They've broken free on the wing. This is a dangerous throw-in for the defence to face.
Making good progress down the left wing now. Good pass. Guti. Eto'o. Down the middle. Wonderful defending there.
A good delivery needed here.
Given away a free kick in a dangerous area. It could be costly. It's their first substitution today. I believe he was substituted today as he wasted some absolute sitters. It won't be easy from here. Beckham!
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Here's Zambrotta. Almost 75 minutes have gone. And Ronaldo. Is there room for a shot? There's the cross. Up goes the flag. He was just caught on the wrong side there of the opposition back line. Here's Gudjonsson. And Eto'o. Eto'o! Just needs a yard. The keeper didn't hang back, came forward and made the ball his. Van Nistelrooy. And Guti. And Robinho. Will he find the target? Win possession, the attack came to nothing.
That was a poor pass.
Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. A lovely ball down the middle. Good footwork creates the counter-attack. What can he do from here? Roberto Carlos. Here's Van Nistelrooy. Really stopped in his tracks there. 5 minutes plus stoppage time is all that remains now for either side to score the game's first goal. And who knows, maybe the winner. And he must score! It's an amazing goal! They finally break the deadlock. In the dying moments of the second half. Finally, they have hit the opener. Well, it took a while, but eventually it came. Will we get any more? I hope so. We finally have an opener.
It's a vital breakthrough at this stage.
And Robinho. Ball given away. And Eto'o. Chance for a counter then. Van Bronckhorst. Got the shot in, but it's gone over.
Well, it was a really dangerous situation there. They'll be sorry not to have hit the target.
He's cut the pass out beautifully. Saviola.
The goalkeeper didn't hang back there, but came up and made the ball his. It was the through ball that set the move up on the left.
Well worked to win the ball. There's the whistle. A simply magnificent performance by the players here who put in absolutely everything. All the hard work has paid off and they've come away with a wonderful win. Match kicks off. Let's hope it's a cracker.
Well, there is a lot of talent in both teams, and this has the makings of a classic encounter.
Finds a teammate. Still with possession. They can attack from here. It's there! What a start! It's still early in the game.
He struck it well with his left foot. Well, they got the opener, Trevor.
Yes, they look confident.
That goal looks as if it might give them a confidence boost.
Referee blows his whistle. The assistant referee had his flag up. I don't think it's the right decision too. Javier Zanetti. And Crespo. Will he shoot? Adriano.
And it's out. It came off the defender. Bends it in.
Here's Drogba. Recoba.
They're in a good position down the right. They're given another corner. They'll battle for this in the middle.
And Javier Zanetti. Here's Recoba. Adriano. That's a great goal.
They extend their lead. That was his second goal of the game.
You know, I wouldn't rule out a hat-trick the way he's shaping up.
It could be the turning point.
It's turning into quite a game now. The manager will be very happy, Trevor.
Oh yes, I think those training sessions are paying dividends here.
He's well beaten to the ball there.
Stay on the ball there.
A great counter-attacking opportunity here.
Adriano. That tackle there. Given away a free kick in a dangerous area.
The opponents need somehow to keep them out there.
Adriano. He tries another one.
Oh, he threw that opportunity away.
Good effort on the goal, but not good enough.
Here's Ashley Cole. Shevchenko. Wins possession to stop the attack. Here's Ashley Cole.
What a ball!
Lampard. Oh, it's got him. That brings them back into the game.
Fabulous strike down the middle. They have the momentum now. Well, the fans know this game has opened up.
Yes, I think perhaps they sense a comeback is on the cards.
Good interception here. He goes on himself. Gets it. Is this going to be a penalty?
I don't think that's going to be a penalty.
He could be in trouble here. The ref has a word with him, but it's only a warning. I think he needs to be careful, though, with his tackling from now on. Well, they made the chance, but the shot swings past the right post.
The striker found himself in a very good position, but he knows he can't waste chances like that.
Lampard.
They're in a good position down the left. In comes the cross.
And the opportunity comes to nothing. So an equaliser then would have changed the game, Trevor.
Absolutely, pulling it level is what they want, but they just need that little bit of quality in front of goal to do it.
Ball one, good defending there. Ricardo Carvalho. Here's Shevchenko. Worked really hard to get the ball back then.
15 minutes left of the first half.
Really stopped in his tracks there. Dejan Stankovic.
He's looking for the target.
Can he put it away? Wins possession to stop the attack. Ball one, good defending there. Here's Crespo. The defence needs to be tight on their man here. Slides a great ball through. And Dejan Stankovic. Koba. Good pass. Shevchenko. Here's Drogba. Boularus. Great ball through. Finds himself in the box. Stopped him well there. Dejan Stankovic.
A nice ball through.
Adriano. In the safe hands of the keeper. Win the ball back. Ashley Cole. Now it's a great chance for a counter-attack. Showed his defensive quality there. There's the whistle for the end of the first half. And both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks. So let me ask Trevor what he thought of that half.
They'll be happy with the lead because, quite frankly, I think their play is quite limited at the moment.
We're set up nicely for the second half then. 2-1 the score. keeper.
He's cut the pass out beautifully.
They intercept the pass. Crespo.
Threads it through perfectly.
And a punch away by the keeper there sends it behind for a corner kick.
Who's waiting in the middle?
To the man in space. Will he find the target?
Well dealt with by the keeper.
Lovely control here.
They're breaking free down the flank. Here's Crespo. Ibrahimovic.
Down the middle. Looking for support now.
Can surely put it away.
Oh, he's been tripped.
Penalty kick given. The referee felt he had no choice but to award a penalty, and he's also gone for his cards too. It's a red one, and a straight sending off.
A straightforward chance to increase their advantage.
Oh, it must have just saved the left post to go wide.
When you're taking a penalty, you have to be sure in your own mind where you're going to put the ball.
And Ricardo Carvalho. Lampard. Clearly a foul. Very important interception there. And Adriano. And Ibrahimovic. Whistle's gone, and the assistant referee has his flag up. Just caught offside there. Robin.
No, it's been intercepted.
And Crespo.
Latched onto that through ball.
Will he find space for a shot? Recoba.
Keeper's ball.
Shevchenko. Kept possession well on the attack here. Good pass. What can he do from here? Recoba. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Slid through the gap. Get the ball back. Nice stretching of the play, pushing forward.
He's carried the ball forward.
Could be a chance here. Recoba. Here's Ibrahimovic. That's a threatening through ball.
Can he hold his nerve?
Punched away and out for a corner.
Drives it to the middle.
He had to get there, and he did. Into the danger area. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Had the ball now. Well read and intercepted.
Approaching the last 15 minutes of the game.
And Materazzi. Still in possession here. Here's Recoba. Slid out wide.
away. Quite remarkable. That increases their advantage. A beautiful right foot finish. They've doubled their lead right at the start of the second half.
They've come out on fire for the second half.
Ashley Cole. Drogba.
Oh, what a goal!
Take the ball and restart quick. You still have lots to do.
The game is beginning to open up again. They've had their lead cut to just a single goal, Trevor. Can they hang on?
They should be okay, but they're in danger of losing the momentum.
Looking for support now.
Chance to deliver it in.
Still their ball. Good attacking position too. Here's Robin. Sends the ball wide. The keeper comes and collects it. Dejan Stankovic. Here's Ibrahimovic. Receives it. Here's Ashley Cole. And Drogba
Chooses to go down the left. The keeper claims the ball.
It was a good cross, but he couldn't outsmart the keeper.
Here's Crespo. And Adriano. Javier Zanetti. Crespo. Here's Adriano. There's the whistle, that's it! The result has matched their outstanding performance today. They've won this match in such a convincing manner, and the fans will be absolutely delighted with the result.
So that all remains for me to do is to say that we've reached the end of our coverage this afternoon. Many thanks to Trevor beside me.
No, it's been a pleasure.
And we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
There's a whistle, and let's hope for one heck of a match.
Who has the most desire to win this one? We shall see.
Needs to test the keeper here. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. Adriano. Kept it well, still on the attack. Threads it through the middle. Adriano. And the rebound.
It's found the net, but it's got the wrong side of the post.
These early stages really have been terrific so far, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They've come out buzzing today.
Showed his defensive quality with that interception.
That one is intercepted. Plays it back to the keeper.
Dejan Stankovic. And Ibrahimovic.
Play pushes forward then.
Adriano.
It's a corner as the keeper punches that one.
To the target in the middle. Chaps it neatly. Hang on to the ball there.
He's set up nicely for the cross here.
How about this? Here's Joe Cole.
They're off on the counter-attack.
Brought an end to the attack. Will he find the target? Superbly done. That's their first of the match. It went straight down the middle. It's 1-0 now, but can they hang on to this lead? And Javier Zanetti. Vieira. Here's Rakoba. Adriano. Will this be a goal?
No, well, the corner is conceded.
Swinging it in. Could get a shot away. Ibrahimovic. It's an own goal. How embarrassing.
They'll be kicking themselves after conceding the goal.
Goal apiece, the score's level at 1-1. Here's Lampard. The danger is snuffed out. And Rakoba trying to open up the defence. What will he do here? Now it's a goal kick. Ferdinand. And Campbell. Here's Joe Cole. Can he find the space?
Well, he's got his shot in, but no real threat.
I think if you go it alone like that, you have to finish it off properly. And that's not what's happened.
Vieira. Win possession here. Here's Rakoba. It's knocked back to the keeper. Almost 30 minutes gone. And Adriano. Hang on to the ball. Promising position here. Rooney.
Now it's their turn to threaten the goal.
Can he get a clean strike here? Here's Gerrard. Gerrard!
The goalkeeper had his eye on that and saw it was wide of the right post.
Well, I think the defence has got to start asking questions of themselves there. They let him get in the shot unchallenged.
And Dejan Stankovic. Here's Rakoba. Will he find the target?
Well, the through pass doesn't go anywhere, but at least they've got a corner.
Who's waiting in the middle?
It's over. Maybe couldn't control the ball enough on the shot.
And Ferdinand. Here's Campbell. And Dejan Stankovic. And Crespo. Pass went astray. Defensive lapse there. Ball stolen. Five minutes to go to half-time. Fine through ball down the middle. And Adriano. And Crespo. Vieira. Gets it. Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here. 3 minutes will be added on. Crespo. Receives the pass. Now inside the penalty area. Ibrahimovic.
The shot took a deflection off a defender there.
Bends it in. That's the second own goal in a row. Unbelievable.
That's a shame. Sometimes, unfortunately, it happens.
Well, the fans just love that goal. Will they see another?
Lampard. He's still going. Turns defence into attack there. The referee blows his whistle and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way. Hopefully in the right way.
Trevor, what's your opinion of the first half? 3 goals. We've seen that in the first half. It's 2-1.
They start the second half. Will the manager's half-time talk have the desired effect?
No sign of any substitutions yet.
And Cordoba. And Javier Zanetti. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Crespo. In the box. Hang on to the ball. Promising position here. Crespo.
Well, they made the chance, but the shot swings past the right post.
They'd love to have seen a goal, but that wasn't quite up to it.
And Ashley Cole. Lampard. Here's Owen.
Chance for a good cross here.
That's a good ball in. Managed to cross, but no one there on the end of it.
The shot is deflected out off the defender.
Swinging it in. Vital interception. Just needs a yard. Adriano.
Good footwork creates the counter-attack. The ball is over the line. It's a goal kick.
And Terry. Gerrard. And Owen. Crucial interception in the box. Here's Adriano. And they still have possession here. He's carried the ball forward. Won the ball well.
There's a chance for a cross here.
A decent ball in. It's been hacked away. Here's Adriano. Kept it well, still on the attack. Is there space for a shot? Oh, he's been tripped. Penalty given. Good decision by the referee too, I think. He got nowhere near the ball and caught the man. And it's there. Oh, he tucked it away. It's 3-1. They may try to defend this lead now. Lampard. And Owen. Sneaks into the penalty area. He had to get there and he did. Rakoba. Here's Ibrahimovic. And Dejan Stankovic. Ibrahimovic. He's off on the long run. Still running. Well, he conjure up now.
He wants a chance for a good delivery.
Still with the ball in good attacking position too. A corner kick given. It's into the middle. And Javier Zanetti. How about this? Goodness me, how important was that interception? And Joe Cole.
We're almost in the final quarter of an hour.
Owen. And Lampard. Just straight offside then. Free kick given to the opposition. Here's Cordoba. Javier Zanetti. Here's Vieira. Ibrahimovic. And Dejan Stankovic.
Chance to cross.
Dealt with that threat well. The ball still with them here. Here's Rooney.
The break is on.
Will he hit the target? Owen!
It had some power, but not the accuracy.
And Materazzi. Vieira.
No, it doesn't pick out his man.
Wins the ball, great defending. Held on to the ball there. May have a go from here. Beckham. A really careless pass there. The clock counting down. Recoba. And Javier Zanetti. Can he get a shot away? Not beyond the last defender, but the linesman had his flag up then for offside. Might work the keeper here. Yes, it's in. That's number 4. They now have a comfortable lead. In the final few minutes, he's squeezing his... 4-1 can seem a safe lead, but no room for complacency yet.
This puts the defence under real pressure on the right. It's a save.
Here's Adriano. The referee brings an end to the game.
They've turned the game around and grabbed an invaluable win. They have done very well to come from being a goal down.
Here we go. Hold on to your seats. This should be one heck of a match.
Let's see what kind of match these two teams can produce.
Messi. Motta. Ronaldinho.
Ah, they've split the defence wide open. And coming forward, the keeper collects the ball.
Here's Gallas. Junior Baptista.
Down the left.
Yeah, he was offside there. With a massive relief for the opposition defence. And Gudjonsson.
No, not this one.
Went to ground, but the referee says play on.
He's on the rampage. Crossing opportunity.
Henry! Superbly done. That's the opener. Inside the first few minutes of the first half. Everyone knew he was going to do it, and he has done it superbly.
They got a goal.
They're ahead by a goal to nil. Motta. Here's Ronaldinho.
Mbue. He's attacking the right-hand side of the area.
Hits it!
Not a bad shot, but it's over.
Turan.
That's well cut out.
And Van Persie. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the right. No cross really. Nobody can get on the end of it.
They can deliver it in again.
Gets it in space.
Mbue.
Here's Van Persie.
Looking around for support.
Junior Baptista.
A lovely ball through.
Played into the middle.
Into the arms of the keeper. Still going. The defender cuts this one out.
Junior Baptista.
Some good running off the ball, putting the pressure on.
Stopped the attack well. Zambrotta. And they still have possession here.
He takes the ball along the left wing.
And Eto'o. Can he find the space? Eto'o. Quite remarkable. And that's the equaliser. 25 minutes played.
Struck it with his right foot.
So it'll be interesting to see if they can build on the momentum from that.
All square at one each now. Here's Henry.
There's not a lot of support.
Chance in the box.
Oh, that must have saved the top of the bar.
Well, it wasn't a bad solo effort. It just needs to be a yard or two sharper.
15 minutes left of the first half. And Ronaldinho. Deco.
It looks like he'll go for a cross.
Trouble for the defence from the left. Motta. Opportunity here. They have another go.
The goalkeeper pushed it away for safety, but has conceded a corner.
Who's waiting in the middle?
Down the right flank.
Van Persie. It's over.
How close was that?
Well, I think the ball swerved a bit, didn't quite hit the shot properly.
Turan. Eto'o. And Ronaldinho. Within shooting range.
Well, he may have lost concentration. That was off target.
Well, maybe he was unlucky on that one. Did well to find the space for the shot, though.
Gleb.
The move on the left, set up from the through ball.
And Percy.
Into the gloves of the keeper.
5 minutes left in the first half. An obvious foul there, free kick. Needs to find the target here. Stayed on the ball, great position to attack. And Henry. Sends it back to him.
The right back's got to stay alert.
Throw in a good position. Will they employ the long throw here? They can swing it in from the left wing. And Percy! Whistle goes and the assistant referee has his flag up. Time has run just a little too early then. Here's Turan. And Ronaldinho. No, not this one. Clear. The first half is over and the teams head off to the dressing rooms. The managers have had plenty to mull over before giving their half-time team talks.
So they fought back and got the equaliser, Trevor. Do they have it in them, though, to win this one?
You know, it's very close to call, Peter. These teams have obviously studied each other's play, and I think that's showing in the score.
We start the second half. The managers have had their say during the break. Let's see how the players respond. The teams couldn't be separated in the first half. To the man in space.
That's picked up by the goalkeeper.
Junior Baptista. Trouble for the defence from the left.
Could this be a chance?
Arrives in the box. Here's Eto'o.
He needs to deliver a good ball in.
Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Henry!
It's wide of the right post. A reasonable attempt, though.
I think the line of defence was really exposed there. They've got to watch their man better in those situations.
Back to the keeper. Saviola. Here's Zambrotta. Get the ball back. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. A lovely ball down the middle. Eto'o. Oh, it's got him. They take the lead with a super strike. He tucked it away superbly into the right-hand corner. They need to score 2 goals to win, Trevor.
But there's no need to be too desperate just yet. They just need to keep plugging away.
Doesn't manage to get that one through. Here's Eto'o. 15 minutes of the second half gone. He's still going.
Oh, he got under that one. Never threatened the goal. Well, it was hit with plenty of pace, but just not on target.
Gleb doesn't manage to get that one through. Still in possession and a good position here. Shooting chance here. Stop the attack dead then. They win possession. Wins possession to stop the attack.
There's no stopping him.
Can he find the target? Eto'o! A magnificent goal! They stretch their lead to 2 goals. A hat-trick! It's 3-1 here, a 2-goal cushion now. Junior Baptista.
No, it doesn't pick out his man.
Here's Eto'o. Eboué. That pass didn't make it. And Lienberg. And Junior Baptista. Has sight of goal here. Ball 1, good defending there. Good Johnson.
That was a superb interception.
And Messi. Deco. Eto'o. What can he do from here?
What a save! Punched away and out for a corner.
Lays it on the ground. Read the play so well and got to the ball. Great work. Good pass. Can he create something? Lienberg. What a finish.
Take the ball and restart quick. You still have lots to do.
10 minutes from the end.
They've fallen behind, Trevor. Can they come back?
Well, if they give their all right up until the final whistle, who knows?
Here's Deco. Eto'o.
That was a dreadful mistake by the keeper. Luckily for him, though, the defender was able to clear it.
A great skill.
He took his chances, but that wasn't going in. The goal would have given them the confidence boost they so desperately needed, Trevor.
You're right, Peter. They have to keep making the chances up front if they're to get that equaliser.
Kept it well, still on the attack. And Junior Baptista just needs a yard. Looking for the shot.
The defender was in the way.
Whips it in.
He almost made it.
The keeper made a fine save. What a free kick here. Could be dangerous.
Now, who's going to take it?
Well, it may have looked a goal, but it's just a goal kick.
I think he was right to have a go, and his teammates will agree, I'm sure.
Great work to win the ball. Can surely put it away. Messi. And good Johnson.
He's still on the run.
Eto'o. The referee's whistle goes, and that's it. A tremendous performance here, and their manager will be absolutely ecstatic as his players did exactly what was asked of them, and they've come up with a wonderful win.
They have done very well to come from being a goal down to win the match.
Well, exactly. They've worked hard.
A match that could shape up to be fast and furious, a great one for the neutrals.
Well, there is a lot of talent in both teams, and this has the makings of a classic encounter.
And Cordoba. Ronaldo.
Well, the keeper there decided the best option is to punch it clear, but it's a corner.
It's into the middle.
Well, the corner came down into the path of the goalkeeper.
They can swing it in from the left wing. There it is.
Not a bad effort there, but not accurate enough to be threatened. Well, they've had several attempts already, Trevor.
Yes, this is all the makings of a classic game.
Ibrahimovic and Adriano. Straight through the defence.
A goal, surely.
Oh, what a goal! There's the opener. In the opening minutes of the game. It's 1-0 now, but can they hang on to this lead?
Well, he found his man. Can he make something of this?
Rob there, too casual.
Keeper has been kept busy today.
They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
Materazzi. And Dejan Stankovic.
They intercept the pass.
All set up by the through ball.
He crosses it in.
They're defending well, very well indeed. Jacoba and Adriano. Down the middle. 15 minutes gone. They're just not clicking with each other. Here's Emerson.
It was the through ball that set the move up on the left.
Well worked to win the ball. Ibrahimovic. Here's Adriano. Get the ball back.
Good teamwork there. Finds his man in space. Can he pick out a teammate?
And Ibrahimovic. Robinho. Here's Vieira. Ibrahimovic.
And he's off along the left touchline.
There's a chance to whip it in.
Within shooting range. Picks the ball up. And Ronaldo. Played through.
He may whip the cross in.
Wonderful defending there. Still have the ball. Here's Materazzi. And Ibrahimovic. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Shooting chance here. It's in! Goal! That doubles their advantage. 30 minutes played. He scores his second goal of the day. It's 2-0 now, a 2-goal cushion for them here. Ronaldinho.
He takes the ball along the left wing.
Finds himself in the area. Dealt with that threat well.
Good interception here.
Kaká. And Robinho. And Recoba. Here's Ibrahimovic.
He's off on the long run.
Magnificently executed through ball. Adriano. Astonishing goal.
They are in total control. That was a marvellous chip shot.
Coming back from 3 goals down is going to be tough.
Yes, thank you, Trevor. So it's 3-0.
It's 3-0 and they don't look like giving anything away. Foul there, free kick given.
Well, this could be interesting.
What will he do here? Ibrahimovic. Oh, really slack defending. Ball stolen from him. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Got the man there, surely. Yep, free kick is given.
Getting towards the last few minutes of the first half. He's on the rampage.
Can he find the space?
It's sailing across the face of goal. Oh, what a goal! They're in such a commanding position. In the closing moments of the first half. The shot straight down the middle.
It's 4-0 and they're running away with this one. And Adriano. Here's Ronaldinho. Through to the flank. Could be a chance here. A really important interception there. The ball stolen off him. Chance here. Can he test the keeper? Dealt with that threat well. Ronaldinho. Goal in sight here.
It's low.
The referee blows his whistle. It's the end of the first half. And the two managers will have a lot to say to their teams, I would think.
Give us your feelings on that half, Trevor.
Well, I think some of the players will be disappointed by not being given the ball early enough. The play feels quite restricted. They'll be happy with the scoreline, though.
4-0, says the scoreboard. And does that tell the story of the second half too, I wonder?
We kick off, and let's hope the second half can produce an exciting half of football.
They've switched sides for the second half. With possession down the left wing.
Stop the attack well.
Plenty of options for a cross.
In the box. Recoba. Goal!
And it puts them in a commanding position. Just after the break. That's his third.
What an incredible all-round performance.
As the scoreline indicates, they've been so clinical in front of goal today. Here's Robinho. Here's Emerson.
A good interception, but it's gone out for a corner. Drives it to the middle.
Materazzi. And Vieira. Recoba. Here's Robinho. And Ronaldo. Will he shoot? He's got goal.
They've scored a goal, but there's not a whole lot to celebrate, really, is there, Trevor?
No, I think you're right, but the only consolation perhaps is they're probably unlikely to play this bad ever again.
Here's Ibrahimovic and Figo. They win possession. Looked a foul there, but the ref says no.
They picked him out neatly.
Steals it. A terrific goal. It's raining goals. He flicked it over the keeper.
All the keeper could do was to watch the ball go into the back of the net.
Yes, he flicked it over the keeper beautifully. A cool finish.
Robinho.
There's a chance for a cross here.
What can he do here? It's in! Goal!
And they've narrowed the gap to 4 goals.
Great finish from a cultured left foot.
It was such a good shot, wasn't it, Trevor?
Yes, that was an absolute classic.
They have still a lot of catching up to do, though, haven't they, Trevor?
Oh, I agree, you could say that, definitely. They've been completely outplayed today.
Here's Dejan Stankovic. Robinho. Well worked to win the ball. Here's Javier Zanetti. Ronaldinho. And Adriano. Will this be a goal here?
Cruz.
And Dejan Stankovic. Finding space down the middle.
Approaching the last 15 minutes of the game.
Dejan Stankovic. A sight of goal here. Attack came to nothing. Adriano.
They're moving well down the right-hand side.
Didn't get the ball away and still they advance.
The threat remains.
Good defending. Possession maintained, chance here. Ball not given away here.
And he takes the return.
Flag was up, just caught offside there. Good call though by the assistant referee.
Finds his man. There was contact.
The referee points to the spot, it's a penalty kick. And I'd go along with that, he didn't get anywhere near the ball there.
Can the keeper somehow keep this out?
Didn't give the ball away and still they advance. Is there room for a shot? Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. And Ronaldo. Ball one, good defending there. Robinho.
They can swing it in from the left wing.
Who's the target?
Here's Dejan Stankovic. Stopped him illegally there. And Ibrahimovic. Still in possession and a good position here.
A good delivery needed here.
The ref blows his whistle and the match is all over.
They won this very one-sided game comfortably. What for you was the decisive factor, Trevor?
Well, I think their determination gave them what they wanted.
Well, that's it for this afternoon's broadcast, so thank you, Trevor.
Well, it's been great, Peter.
And there's just time for me to say goodbye from us both.